question. Respect the people around you so that they can hear. You don't play by the same rules. Let me tell you something. I bet you engage and go on online dating because you're impressing no one here to get a date in person.
That's Kimberly Guilfoyle. She's a former Fox News host turned senior advisor for Trump's 2020 campaign. Oh, and she's also dating the president's favorite son. But who is she? Who is Kimberly Guilfoyle? I'm PJ Evans, the writer of this show, and this is the story of how one former model went from being ousted at Fox News for allegedly showing colleagues pictures of male genitalia to running the president's 2020 campaign. Kimberly Ann Guilfoyle was born in crunchy 1960s San Francisco to a Puerto Rican mother who worked as a teacher and an Irish father who emigrated to the United States in his 20s. Her father would end up raising Guilfoyle as a single dad after her mother died of leukemia when she was just 11 years old. Guilfoyle went on to graduate magna cum laude from the University of California, Davis. She then attended law school at the University of San Francisco, where she was able to put herself through by modeling on the side, making $300 an hour. After obtaining a JD in 1994, Guilfoyle worked as a prosecutor in San Francisco for a short stint, but quickly lost her job when a new district attorney took the reins and replaced all the city prosecutors with his own picks. So she moved south and spent 4 years in Los Angeles as a deputy district attorney, where she was named Prosecutor of the Month. Guilfoyle later returned to San Francisco, married the soon-to-be city mayor Gavin Newsom, now the Democrat governor of California, and worked as an assistant district attorney. The case that made Guilfoyle famous involved prosecuting the owners of 2 vicious dogs that mauled and killed a woman by ripping her neck open.
It's actually a precedent-setting case in the United States for second-degree implied malice murder because I charged the 2 attorneys that owned the dogs with murder, brought it to the grand jury, was able to get a second-degree murder conviction. I had a contract out of my life to have me killed.
After making a name for herself in the courtroom, Guilfoyle moved to New York City to pursue a career in television. She hosted Both Sides on Court TV, a show that unpacked the prosecution and defense of the era's most interesting cases.
When is generosity or even giving people gifts, a motive for murder? How is it? They said, you know what, she's a bad woman. She shops at Victoria's Secret and would buy gifts there. Well,
You may be guilty too.
Exactly. I mean, if that's the criteria these days, we're all in trouble.
While on-camera workplace sexual harassment was thriving, Guilfoyle and Newsom's relationship was not. It's unclear exactly why the 2 up-and-comers ended it all, possibly because of the long distance, or maybe because of Newsom's centrist-style politics modeled after the likes of Dianne Feinstein. And that just wasn't somehow conservative enough for Guilfoyle. The 2 filed for divorce in 2005. While Newsom was laying down his political path, Guilfoyle married Eric Valenci, a product designer who would eventually draw up the blueprint for the Peloton and SoulCycle bikes. He also apparently starred in an Axe commercial.
But the ladies in our lives want to be able to grab our hair, run their fingers through it, and that's at odds with most of the crusty products that most guys use, but Axe has solved that problem.
But Axe couldn't fix all the problems. In 2009, Valenci and Guilfoyle called it quits. In the midst of their marriage, Guilfoyle would join a TV network that would one day lead to the White House. In 2006, Guilfoyle started hosting The Lineup on Fox News.
Joining us now from San Francisco, Fox News anchor and former prosecutor, Kimberly Guilfoyle.
The show was canceled, but a short while later, Guilfoyle began co-hosting Fox News' The Five in 2011. Here's Guilfoyle telling the panel's only black host that he's wrong about police using excessive force.
But where are you getting your information to say that there's a serious problem with excessive use of force by police officers
I don't even
throughout
have
this
to
country?
go anywhere. I just have to pick up the paper. And as I said...
No, you don't. But you're talking about because now incidents being reported or somebody has a camera or a phone. So I think it's
totally legit.
No, I think it's actually blowing it up like under a microscope.
Guilfoyle co-hosted The Five for 7 years before announcing her departure from the network amid accusations of sexual misconduct. The Huffington Post notes, quote, 6 sources said Guilfoyle's behavior included showing personal photographs of male genitalia to colleagues and identifying whose genitals they were, regularly discussing sexual matters at work, and engaging in emotionally abusive behavior toward hair and makeup artists and support staff. Guilfoyle's attorney denied the allegations and chalked it up to disgruntled employees seeking financial gain. A Daily Beast report claimed Guilfoyle's enemies at Fox had actively planted negative stories and exaggerated allegations. But Fox wasn't a total bust, because somewhere along the way, she caught the eye of one former game show host, Donald Trump, and his favorite son, Donald Trump Jr.
Baby, I like the glasses. It's kind
thank you
kind
so
of very
much.
sexy. You look like you helped me write a book or something.
Don Jr.'s wife, Vanessa Trump, filed for divorce 10 long years after this.
I just got back from Vietnam. I was hosting the Miss Universe pageant. It's the perfect excuse. It's one of the only times I can actually look at beautiful women without getting into serious trouble, because Vanessa can't really blame me. It's, we own it. It's part of my job. I gotta do it.
Just months after Don Jr. and Vanessa Trump called it quits, Guilfoyle and the president's son began dating.
Good job, Junior. I think I'm going to keep you around for a bit.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
In 2020, Guilfoyle was named a top fundraising official for the Trump re-election campaign. She is reportedly making $15,000 a month working for her boyfriend's dad's campaign as Mike Pence's friend looks to secure another term. After attending the president's No Mask Required rally in Tulsa, where Trump successfully drank water with one hand like some sort of Michael Jordan of drinking water, Guilfoyle contracted the coronavirus. She's the fourth person in the president's vicinity that we know of to test positive for the virus. Until she's on the mend, Guilfoyle will have to wait to help to re-elect Trump. Fortunately, she's a fighter and even once compared herself to a black boxer wrongly accused of murder.
When I was deputy district attorney in Los Angeles in the 1990s, I had a nickname. The Hurricane, like the late boxer Reuben Hurricane Carter.
So that's Kimberly Guilfoyle, a twice-divorced former Fox News talking head and attorney with coronavirus who is in a relationship with her boss's son. What a time to be alive.
Hey, thanks for watching Who Is. Did you know we have a podcast now too? On Who Is, the podcast, I'll dive deep into the fascinating lives of the people who run things, whose decisions impact every aspect of our lives. How did they get where they are today? And knowing that, what might they do next? From politicians to the ultra-rich, to military contractors and monarchs and media moguls, I'll introduce you to the reporters and experts who know these real-life world molders best. Sharp-eyed observers and confidants who observe our subjects as they make the decisions that define our everyday lives. To see more, hit the link or search Who Is on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. And for more of the video series you know and love, be sure to check out the Snapchat versions and our series playlists on YouTube and Facebook.